Spring training games are now underway, which means baseball is officially back. I'm joined at the desk by our two MLB experts, Peter Fortunato and Tyler Chavez, to break down the biggest stories in baseball right now. So Tyler, we'll start with you. After months, the Red Sox and JD Martinez finally reached a deal. Will he be the offensive power that the Red Sox are looking for?
It's definitely a nice pickup. He has a good offensive boost. He is already leading 2017 Red Sox leader in multiple stats, but to repeat as AL East champs, it's not enough because the Yankees picked up Stanton. If you compare numbers, Stanton just demolished Martinez.
JD Martinez is a better fit for the Red Sox. As you said, he would lead the Red Sox in all major categories, batting average, home runs, and RBIs. And a Red Sox team, they were terrible in all the offensive categories. The Yankees adding Stanton, they're already adding to the fire of the power that they have.
But here's the thing, though. The Yankees and Red Sox were already very close in many categories. I think a lot of people are underestimating the Yankees pitching. They had 3 double-digit winners just like the Red Sox. Their ERA, their losses are already very similar. They're already very close in many categories.
The Red Sox won the AL East at the end of the day,
by
regardless
only
of
2 games.
2 games is 2 games, and every game counts in baseball. But JD Martinez going to the Red Sox, you're adding to not a very good offensive team, and you're making it even better. What's not to say, you just can't count them out from winning the AL East.
I definitely don't count them out, but my favorite is still the Yankees because when you just look at the power that Stanton's bringing, yes, it is playing to what the Yankees have already have, but it's a bigger boost to the offense than Martinez is for the Red Sox.
Well, let's move on to another AL East potential powerhouse. All signs have pointed towards Angel star Shohei Ohtani, being better than what was initially expected. With him and Mike Trout now a duo, are the Angels a threat in the AL West?
I don't say they're a threat because the Houston Astros are too good. The Houston Astros won the AL West division by 21 games. That's insurmountable.
A lot of games.
It's a lot of games. The Angels cannot surmount that. But I think the Angels can make a run for the wild card. They're only 5 games out from the Minnesota Twins, who did make the wild card, and it's needless to say that Ohtani can make up those 5 games as a pitcher and a hitter.
That's the thing about Ohtani is that even if he's not doing as well as a starting pitcher, you can still toss him in the bullpen. You can still get him those innings. He doesn't have to be the leader that this team needs to get into the wild card because remember, 2017 was also an off year for Trout. He had an injury. He missed a lot of games. If he's coming back healthy, if he's coming back to his 2016 form, I can definitely toss the Angels into a wild card race in the AL.
Exactly, but I think it's just the Angels are not there yet. They need a lot more pieces. They just can't beat the Houston Astros, the defending World Series champions.
The wild card is definitely going to be Twins and most likely second place in the AL East. Angels are in it, but they're fighting.
Exactly.
Definitely. And the Yankees have made some waves, as you mentioned, signing Giancarlo Stanton. But Justin Verlander wants to remind people that the Houston Astros are the reigning defending champs. Tyler, do you think the Astros have a chance to repeat?
They definitely have a chance. They already are shoo-in for the playoffs because the West is so weak. But just take a look at the rest of baseball for a second. The AL is very an even playing field. Remember, the wild card Yankees took the Astros to 7 games. And even in the World Series, the Dodgers took them to 7 games. The National League, in my eyes, is too stacked in the divisional leaders.
But you still have to see, the Astros still won the World Series, and they picked up there's under-the-radar signing of Garrett Cole. Garrett Cole he hasn't had a great year since 2014. But he's going to be under Justin Verlander, who's made a resurgence in his career, and he can learn a lot about it. And the Astros are keeping their core group of guys, and it's needless to say that.
But think of an AL show-off now between the Astros or between the Yankees. Think of a rematch with Giancarlo Stanton. Remember, 7 games the wild card team took the Astros to beat.
Very offensive matchup during
It's going to be great, and that's why Garrett Cole is such a big signing for the Astros because that just adds more pitching. He's a high-velocity guy, great stuff. It's just more pitching that the Yankees are going to have to deal with when they themselves don't have that.
Even if the Astros can get to the World Series again, which is already a challenge, you got the Indians who can probably repeat as 100-game winners. The National League is just so stacked with the divisional leaders. I mean, looking at the Nationals, even if they can win a divisional series, which would be a very nice thing for them.
That's saying
you
something.
still got the Cubs. You still got the Dodgers who are bringing back a strong core. It's going to be very tough for any American League team to get past those 2.
Exactly, but the Astros, as you said, they are the defending World Series champions, and regardless of what happens, I'm going to enjoy this World Series because it's going to probably end up being another 7-game World Series. Regardless.
I really hope it does. I think any matchup with the Astros, I think any matchup we get is most likely going to be a very exciting one to watch.
Any matchup already in an exciting offseason so far, but stick around as our experts will discuss the art of tanking in the NBA.